All right, so we're going to keep it rolling. We can easily do that with comedy, easily bring up the next act. This guy is out here from LA, another really good friend of mine. I did all the mics out there in LA with him. Used to hang out at a really good time at the Comedy Store, where we would hang out in the back stairwell of the belly room of the Comedy Store, and we used to act like we were like comedy legends at that time, and we still are, and he still is, and he's hilarious. He's a good friend of mine. Everybody get up for Jordan Leer, everybody.
Thank you, Dustin. Give it up for Dustin.
Yeah.
Dustin headline, putting this whole thing together.
Yeah.
Hey, give it up for Shane. That was kick-ass. Oh, man. Welcome to the Jordan Leer program. I am your host, Matt Rife. Fuck you fucking idiots. Quit making fun of Matt Rife for not being funny, okay? Stop it. Stop making fun of Matt Rife and me for not being funny. Fucking I'm probably too late. Posting this because I don't know. I feel like everyone turned their back on Matt Rife like a month ago, right? What did that poor boy do to you? What did he do to you? I don't know. I can't tell if I love it or hate it because, okay, number one, for a long time, people fucking been sending me Matt Rife reels. Like people, my friends, people I grew up with, they know I do comedy. They send me reels of him, and they say, "Oh, you're like him, or you should be like him." And it's like, go jump in a pit, person I love very much. I wish you would die. Go fucking. Oh God, it hurts. But anyway, I don't know. I've honestly, I've never watched Matt Rife shit. I've never fucking seen it. I think this is a whole nother fucking thing. I don't even know that he's real. And I'm just saying that as a person that did comedy in Los Angeles, and I was supposedly there before he showed up. I don't know. And I never fucking heard of him. I never fucking heard of this guy in my life, okay? I've been on all the open mics, all the fucking at the shows, seeing who's headlining. If anyone is insecure as I am and is so jealous that other people have shows that I don't have, if anyone would know about this person, it would have been me. Never heard of him in my fucking life, man. I don't know. It's funny. To my other friends who I've come up with in stand-up, and I don't know to say come up, I don't know how fucking far we've got, but the ones we started with like in 2012, 2011, no one fucking remembers him, and that's, I don't know. That's funny. I think he's a robot. I think it's AI. Everything's fucking. I don't even know where to go on that, but it's funny. I don't know. My friends sending me fucking reels of stuff. Hey, if you're my friend, don't send me a reel that you think is funny. Don't. Like, if you're one of my, I don't know. I shouldn't say that because I like some pro wrestling memes. But like, don't send me comedy. Do not send me a comedian. Please, like, don't. Because it's like, I don't think it's funny. Okay, I like comedy on my own terms. I don't like going to fucking shows. I don't like fucking, I like once in a while I'll like put on one of the fucking greats, like some Richard Pryor or like George Carlin or Bill Hicks, or I'll just get in for some reason, or I'll think of a bit. Believe me, I've seen it, and I see it, and I see comedy at fucking open mics, and I see shit all the time. Don't send me shit ever, and it's probably someone I hate personally. So you're probably sending me a reel of someone I fucking don't like because they were a dick to me in the hallway of the Comedy Store in 2014 or some shit. I don't know. Lay off of Matt Rife. I still haven't seen his comedy, but here's the thing: everyone talk about how fucking funny he was and hot, and I get it. There's like There's no hot guys in this game. It's just me, okay? And Matt Rife's not real. He's a replicant, and that's fine. I'm not trying to go fucking Blade Runner on a motherfucker. I think we need more replicants, okay? We want TikTokers headlining comedy clubs, whatever. Used to be people that could do an hour. Fine, let's do that. But there's a part of me that, because everyone like turned their back and they're like, oh, fuck him, he's not funny. I bet I would put on his shit right now and I would be like, this shit's great. It's fucking, it's fine. It's fucking, I don't know. This is what I do. I listen to my own shit. I literally sit back, if you're just listening to this, but if you're watching this, I'm like watching my old shit. I don't watch anybody's shit but mine. I watch my old podcasts. I just sit here and jerk off to me all day. Am I going to have any fucking time for Matt Rife? I want to start a coalition to save him. This is now the Matt Rife program. I don't know. I bet I'd put on his shit and I would say it's fine comedy. See, here's the thing about comedy. It's like the magic's out of the bag a little bit in culture. And for better or for worse, but like, you know how everyone plays the guitar? That's what comedy is now. Everyone knows someone who has done it or they do it, and it's fucking exhausting. It's just to meet someone who's just got into it and I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Reels and Rife. Don't send me any comedy reels. If you love me, you won't do it. You won't fucking do it. If you are like someone who's like a trainer, I'm not going to send you these badass like workouts that I found. That's not my business, you know. If you're like a badass dirt bike racer and you're trying to make it a dirt bike race, I'm not going to like send you videos of some fucking, you know, Jeremy fucking, what the fuck was that guy? Jeremy McGrath? Mike LaRocca? Yeah. I'm not going to send you videos of these motherfuckers. Be like, have you seen these fucking guys? It's like, yeah, I know. Whatever. Not bitter. Super bitter. Working on that. I guess that's what this is all about. I ain't done this fucking podcast consistently enough, and it's time to fucking put out my shitty fucking content that you guys can say is great and then cancel me for later. Bring it. Reels and Rife, go fuck yourself. I've been having fun. What did I do? Okay. I went to Phoenix last month. And thankfully, one of my buddies through comedy, Dustin Hadlock, who I met in Los Angeles probably around 2014 or so. He's from Phoenix. He's back in Phoenix now. He lived out in LA till 2020 or so, and you know, he's doing the Phoenix scene. And thankfully, it's great for me, man, cuz I'm just not one of those guys that went out and like did the road to like try and like make connections in different clubs and shit and send my tapes and hustle that. Like it's too exhausting. I just planted in LA and auditioned for shows and fucking, you know, did the open mics. Thankfully, I know some motherfuckers who have been nomadic since LA, and you know, I hit up old Dustin and I'm like, hey, you know, any spots going on? Luckily, good friend, he runs a show. He ran it twice while I was there. Did a couple spots in Phoenix while I was there. Hey. I don't know how to put into words how fucking fun it was, but it was fun. I don't know. It's like a lot of comedy sucks. You know how you like when you learn to play guitar, you suck, you know? Well, when you get good at it, it sounds better. Well, even if you're good at comedy, it doesn't sound good if no one's laughing. It doesn't fucking, so it's like, I don't know, been at it a long time. And I have a lot of times I've been on stage at LA and it was demoralizing. Is that the word? It felt like shit. Felt like a big piece of turd I was eating, and then I shat out and I ate again over and over again. That's what it felt like doing my material that I thought was good. And I don't know. Phoenix was great. It was great. Not only that, I'm from Arizona. I was born there, and I don't know if I should. Why am I'm kind of worried about saying that. I'm like, should I not say that so someone fucking steals my identity? But I don't know. You can fucking say your shit. Anyways, I was born in Arizona, and I grew up in Michigan. But I was born there, and I go back every fucking Christmas. And I love the desert. That's part of why I was out in LA for so long. It's like I love out west. My heart belongs out there. You know, I love Phoenix. It's amazing. The mountains, fucking good shit. And dude, it's a beautiful state, to say the least. Like, I'm a guy who likes hiking. Me and my cousin, we went hiking up in the fucking Superstition Mountains. Oh my god. I've been on hundreds of hikes in LA, and this was like the best hike I've ever been on. It topped every single hike I've ever been on in LA or California, period. Yeah. I don't know. We went up to this fucking, like, we were trying to hike up to Flatiron, that's what it was called, or some shit. Some big peak, and we didn't. We went about halfway, but still had fucking dope fucking views, you know what I mean? It was majestic. Fucking shit where the Apache Indians used to hang out and shit, you know? It's like east of Phoenix, am I right about that? Yeah, out in Apache Junction. Heartwarming for the fucking soul. Went on a couple other hikes with my girl. Went to I don't know what they're fucking called. Other places, other mountains. Saw some sunrise with my girlfriend Sammy, and it was good, dude. And the stand-up show, it's pretty incredible. Okay, so there's 2 nights, and they were both at, it's called the Egyptian Motor Hotel in Phoenix. Yeah, that's right. Kind of on the outskirts, kind of in a shady area, but you could tell they'd fucking done this place up. And it was like in the middle, like, courtyard area where they had a bar, you know, where the hotel like surrounded it. The rooms surrounded it with their balconies and shit, and by the pool. Anyways, there was a fucking dope stage set up, and my buddy Dustin, he plays a little music too, and he's like me, you know, he does comedy, he plays music, and he really fucks around on the guitar, and he's trying to compose some shit, you know what I mean? Anyways, he puts together this thing, and you have no idea like what a show's gonna be like when you get booked on it, yeah, or you know, booked on it. These spots, like I didn't even invite like my family out formally, and people, like I posted a thing on Instagram, like I'm gonna be there, but it's like, you know, you don't know. It's going to be like kind of an open mic type vibe, okay? And it was pretty much, you know, it's just performers. And that's the thing. They stack a bunch of performers thinking you'll get like them to bring all their friends out. No one's fucking friends come out. Like 1 or 2. My cousin, he came out. And that's cool. Hey, you know, I don't mind operating on that level. That's fine. Getting my spot. I kind of like how hard it can be, but Dustin, who I love, Dustin Hadlock, he will admit that, man, this dude is like the most neurotic person in the world. You know, he's so talented, but he's so like hyper, like aware of his surroundings and shit not being right, and he's worried about it not being right. And hey, man, it's a lot when you're fucking producing a whole show too. I like that, so I don't do it. I mean, I do this show, I do my show. Anything I do is just for me, really. You know, and God bless these people that, you know, they provide stage time and they do a lot of work and they don't get anything out of it. You know, I mean, he was charging like $10 at the door, but yeah, he doesn't make any money on this shit. Anyways, Dustin's there, and he introduces me to like the Phoenix comics, and you know, I meet him and whatever. I've met a couple comics from different scenes. Everyone's the same. It's the same. Comedy's the same thing that takes over. You know, it's the same. There's this guy who's running all the shows, and he's talking fast, and he's making moves, and then there's this person who's just starting out, but they've got like a couple things that are funny, and he's got musicians too, and he's got like guitar players and shit, and there's different levels, and it's cool, and it's great. And he's getting set up, and I don't know, fucking these shows, they tell you to get there like 2 hours early, and it's like you get there an hour late as it is. Well, I did that, and then he's like, oh man, there's not enough people showing up. we're going to keep pushing it back, you know, another hour. I'm like, fuck this shit, dude. I'm going to take a walk with the vape on the FaceTime with my lady or some shit. So I do that. You know, I know how to, you know, maybe I'm too good at fucking open mic. That's why I can't elevate to better shows. I'm just so into wasting time. So I do that. I take a lap. I watch the sunset. I, you know, hit the vape, FaceTime with my girlfriend, and then I'm showing her how cool this fucking setup is. You know, I'm like FaceTiming her. I'm turning the corner. I'm like, oh, check this out. And I see Dustin, and I'm like, hey, babe, check it out. Meet one of my old friends, Dustin. And he goes, dude, you picked the worst fucking time. I'm about to lose my fucking mind. And he fucking like drops to his fucking knees like, what the fuck is that guy's fucking problem? And his mom's there too. His mom's like taking tickets and shit. God bless her. She's so nice. She's like, I think he's stressed out because I'm here. Anyways, during sound check, they couldn't get the fucking microphone to work. They couldn't get, I don't know, they're getting feedback. And yeah, it was feedback or some shit. He just couldn't get that shit to work. And he's like, and there's no one here. And I was like, dude, there's never fucking anyone anywhere. You know, people don't go to shows. People only go to see fucking Taylor Swift. And that's fucking it, dude. Or Zach Bryan, if you can get a hold of those fucking tickets. Like, you know, you're not going out to see us ever. You're just not, or no one's into their fucking indie. There's no an indie thing. Like that Matt Rife, whatever. You fucking heard what I said about Matt Rife. It's not real. Okay? Where the fuck was I going? I get fucking lost. Oh, Dustin. He comes, a panic attack, whatever. That was cool. Got it together. I kind of give him a little pep talk. I don't know if it made a difference, but I definitely was like, hey, dude, it's cool. These things happen. This is why, you know, this is what comedy's like. I get it. You know, you go, just keep it on the straight and narrow. And it turned out to be a great night. It was cool. Did my spot. You know, went all right. It hadn't, you know, hey, and didn't stand up in a fucking minute, okay? Don't expect me to slay. Whatever. I was fucking a little nervous, tell you the truth, a little jittery. Anyways, had a fine set. But the second night, which was like a week later, he's holding it down. He's doing the same spot. And it was really like one of the best nights I've been out and like being a part of art and performing it and witnessing it at the same time. And it made me feel like I did when I started out at some open mics, when you go up and you kind of stay for the whole thing and you stay for the whole performance. And because, dude, okay, so Dustin books the same sort of show. He's got like 3 comics. And he's got like 3 or 4 musicians. And the way it culminated, like it wasn't a packed house or whatever, but he like, I don't know, he barks in like 4 or 5 of like the, you know, the people staying there. There's like 4 or 5 people amongst the performers who come. You know, it's a little bit of a crowd. It's bar, it's fine. But the dude, he had a headliner. He had this rapper. This was, I don't know, more than that to me. He was a musician, you know. His name was Nutter Tut. And I hope I said that right. Otherwise, it's not going to come across good. But yeah, Nutter Tut, badass musician, cool fucking guy. This guy's the headliner, okay? Now, I told you about fucking, they tell you to show up early and shit or whatever. This guy, this is a 7 to 10:30 show. He's not going on until, you know, 9:45 at the earliest or whatever. He shows up at fucking 6 when we all do. Another time, he shows up, he shakes all our hands. And dude, we start the show, and the motherfucker sits front row. He sits fucking front row, and he fucking listens and laughs so like intently with every single performer. And then fellow rappers go up, and he's like fucking like singing their lyrics with them and shit, like their chorus and their rhymes and shit. And fuck, I don't know, it was interesting. And the fact where, you know, I go to these spots and like the one the night before we're at the same show, you know, respectfully, I do my shit and I leave. You know, you go get tacos, you go fucking go home and go to bed, you know, get out of here. But, you know, when I started out, I'd stay to the end. You stay to the end. And at a certain point, you gotta fall out of that because you got shit to do, and you gotta conserve your energy more than anything. And something about that guy fucking sitting like front row with his friends and listening for like 2 or 3 hours. I don't know, dude. After I went up, I did my shit, and I felt great. I felt loose as hell, especially kind of the tone. Everyone was listening to each other. I guess it was that more than anything. Everyone's like, you don't get that where like you get 10 people like looking at each other. Like people weren't, they were fucking off on their phones a little bit, but we were really there. Anyways, did my set. I fucking ripped it up in a good way. I don't know how to say it. I felt good. Got off, and I don't know. I had to stay for the fucking next fucking 2 hours or shit. I'm like, if this guy's sitting front row, I gotta fucking sit through this shit. This is great, and I don't know. So glad I did, dude, because the music was great. Fucking guys, Trey Penn, this other rapper, he went up.
That's in every profession, give them life tools. See that don't study the game, might break the rules. These sparks in the air, us over our world, alpha believe in the shed. Focus on life reps so your future can be in shape. Energy contagious, they love it when he create. Show up, they relate. He went far from fate. Ears levitating, his music articulate. Happiness over songs, together we elevate.
Trey Penn, guys, I could probably just do a podcast with Trey Penn. That guy seemed cool. I don't know. I forget what exactly he said. I don't want to misstate it. Something. I know he talked about losing a family member. I'm not sure. I think it was a son. He talked about, and I don't know. His fucking music was dope, but it had the pain, and like, I'd say it's like it's so real. Okay, not to bring it back to Matt Rife, who I support and I love, but he's not fucking a real person, okay? He's not a real thing, okay? If he was real, we would have known who he was. We would have seen him at one of these things ever or heard of, I don't know. Someone's going to have to refute me or fucking disprove me on that, please. I love Matt Rife. He's not real. But this Trey Penn guy was fucking real, dude. I don't know, man. I taught like... He was smoking I don't know if it was a cigar or a blunt right before he's about to go up, and I introduced myself and I was like, hey, how you know Dustin? You meet him on the music scene, the mics, and because I feel like there's kind of a collaborative thing going on there. Certainly see it. Dustin's certainly fucking rocking it in that way. Anyways, I just looked at him. He's like, he said something like, what the fuck did he say? I'm butchering this if you're listening. He said something like, man, I'm trying to stick around for shows and meet all the performers and trade info. Because, we trade our Instagram. And, you always do that. I've done that a million times in L.A. But, and I get that's the fucking guy's hustle. But this guy was for real. I don't know how to fucking say it. He was fucking, I don't know. I don't know. I have to put a part of his performance up. It's fucking dope. Then, Dustin gets up and he's spitting. Dude, Dustin's sick on the guitar, and he's got a style that I kind of rock to with the fucking getting trippy. I don't know. He's a little bit more professional in my opinion. Hey, Dustin says I rip, and I'll take that compliment, but he fucking rips, dude. gets up there and he plays some music. I've heard a little bit on his Spotify, but he gets up there and he goes, "Hey, can I get a rapper to get on stage? Trey Penn, you get up here." And Trey Penn like just got done performing. He was kind of, you could tell he's like down to fucking chill. He's like, "I'm chilling." And there's another guy there, and I forget his fucking name. I follow him on, we followed each other on Instagram after the fact. Anyways, this guy's just chilling. I think he was friends with Nutter Tut or somebody. Anywho, he's like, "Yeah, I'll get up there." Dude, this guy gets up there and just fucking, Dustin's got this like loop, I guess you would call it, on his fucking guitar. Starts and he's soloing too, and this guy is just spitting verse after verse after verse, and it's over and over, and he's looking over at Dustin. He goes, "You want me to go again?" And he'd be like, "Yeah."
I got me out here like I work while I whistle my verbals a missile. I'm psychedelic, holding fistfuls of dollars. Never holler, but always prosper. Bruce Lee, I'm holding loosely, but kicking proper. I got me functioning impressively. Never see myself testing enemies. Never seen the damage shit I've done, and that's just when you're fucking telling me. Never slow my pace because a reaper's all I'll ever be. Killing verses, let's prepare the hearses. Never got that mouth. I know where I'm speaking curses. Fuckers if I'm speaking curses. Messages connected, but your mind taking on a new sub. Yeah, I'm just sharing, but my two chips are fruitless. Melody, I leave you looking too things. It's fruitless to test me. By the time I finish with this track, realizing that I woke in the bottom.
It's just fucking. I wish, you know, I've got a video. I'm just gonna put it in, but I told the guy after, because I'm trying to get better about fucking compliments, but it's like, dude, that made me feel like I saw God, you know. Like the culmination of him from the audience just watching, and then he's ready to rip, and he is a rapper. And I remember Dustin said, he's like, "Oh, I've seen you at mics before." "Yeah, for sure, man. Get up here." And I don't know. It sounded cool. Number one, it just was fun. Got me fucking hippin' and a hoppin'. It's a good night of music. And then goddamn Nutter Tut goes up there and just burns it up, dude. I mean, I hope I get some fucking video of him, because his music was sick, and he just went hard, you know, and like he's so melodic at times, and then he would be so energetic. So much to the point he took a break. He's like, "I'm getting fucking hot," and I think he took off his sweater or something at a certain point. I don't know. Very good music. And he kept saying "be yourself" too. It was trippy. You could tell everyone there enjoyed mushrooms and marijuana, and probably more if you could and could handle. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What's up? Don't do it. It's bad for you. But you could tell everyone there had experimented with mind-altering things, whether it be breathing techniques or pharmaceuticals. He kept saying fucking "be yourself." And dude, he kept saying in between songs. And I feel like the last song he sang, it was like something about "be yourself" and your fucking, his lyrics. And he kept saying something like, "If you're not being yourself, if that's not what you're doing, then what are we doing?" And he kept being like, "Well, seriously, what are we doing here? What are we doing?" Which I fucking vibe with. I'm like, what the fuck is this all about? Who givity rivity? Anyways, as his last chorus was ringing out, I was like, all right, Jordan, this is perfect. He's like he's sitting down. He's giving a poetic, like, you know, "be yourself" thing. He's kind of, you know, rapping, kind of talking, kind of singing.
My town without paying their respect.
Well, we no longer consider this town as out of our territory.
Watch your mouth, son. Watch your mouth, son. It ain't about nothing. It's about being you. It ain't about nothing. It's about being you. Same story, same old news, and you struggle being you, cause you ain't want nobody's shoes, and your soul is flat as fuck. So your Achilles showing every time you strut. What the fuck? I can't even call you people. Yo, you was everything but laying on a steeple. Put that shit to rest, That's why I don't ever test, I ain't never been impressed, See, I disassociate too, yo, I got it bad. I get caught up in thinking I lost whatever I had. But maybe just thinking about it is causing a crash.
And I knew it was the last song, so I walked to my car because it was fucking like you see the moon, you know. And I was like, oh, I gotta hear this as I walk away. You gotta make your life like a movie whenever you can. You know what I mean? Don't be the bad guy if you can help it. But, you know, if you can walk away with the song closing out just at the right time with a fade out, I suggest you do it. I don't know, man. It's inspiring on a real level because I was like, that felt good. I don't know what, you know, you can't make it in one night. You can't. And I don't know what I achieved for my career. So I don't know. I got the other artists that kind of followed me. Dude, one of my jokes that I've been working on, I don't know. It's this joke where it's kind of just an audience build-up joke. I don't know how to describe it.
You know, you're flipping through your ex's Instagram when you're drunk, you're doing coke, you're doing a couple lines. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, and then you go through like the comments on one of her posts. You know what I'm saying? You do a couple more lines and find some guy that's like liking it all, and he comments heart eyes. Then she likes it back. So you know, you go to his profile. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go to his profile and you check it out, and you fire up some meth. You're like, I'm out of coke. Let's score some meth in Phoenix. Fuck it, let's go out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You go out there and then you go. You follow his profile. You follow him. You just follow this guy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then you see his like Instagram stories. He's out with his boys, and he's like, he tags. You know what I'm saying? And he like tags the location, and you go there. And you just go there where this guy's at. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're doing that. You know, you're high out of your fucking mind. You're like, are you fucking Julie right now? Are you fucking Julie right now? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I got a restraining order, and that's why I'm in Phoenix tonight. It's gonna be my last fucking show. Killed a man.
How to describe it. Anyways, I've done it a bunch, and I love it. I wrote it in the last year. And one guy, he came up to me, one real person, a civilian. He told me he's never fucking heard anyone do that before. He's like, he doesn't know if anyone's done that like type of joke, you know. And I don't know. Part of me is sort of influenced by Bob Saget when I think about it, because I really did think about it. And I just said, I was like, regardless, thank you. Like, dude, that's all I could ever fucking strive for. Like, ever. Like, I don't know. Getting booked and getting the right role and getting this sold or this made is a taxing game on the mind, and you just try and create your art. And when someone tells you it's good, that's all you care about. And I don't know, I was fucking inspired. The guy bought me a drink. He's like, you know, I'll buy all the performers a drink. And I don't know. Is that just alcoholism? Let me have a good time, and you know, mental illness running wild through my art and not processing it in a proper way. I don't know what to say. I don't know. But I had a good night, and it was inspiring. Fucking A. Phoenix. Black Phoenix. Yeah, man, I needed that because, I don't know. Fucking, there's this in-between with the AI and shit, dude. With the AI, here's the thing. One of the fucking AI said it. He was talking about predictions about where it's going to go. He's like, well, everyone thought it would take the blue-collar jobs first, but it turns out it's taking the creative jobs first. You know. So that sucks. Sucks for me. But I don't know. Who fucking knows? Whatever. You know. Stuff with a human touch is better. We all know that, and it'll always be that. But here's the other thing. People don't always like what's better. If you want proof, look what we fucking have. It's the same fucking Beyonce, Taylor Swift fucking people on the radio. And they're fine. Hey, they're fine. Hey, I like their music. It's fine. But don't tell me it's like the best, most interesting shit we can achieve in humanity right now. And same with the films, you know. Most of them are super fucking vanilla. And even the good ones you get are like, you know, I saw Killers of a Flower Moon, and I'll get into this shit. And it's great. It's dope. It's Martin Scorsese, but you know, why is that like the only sort of fucking indie sort of art movie that we get sort of on a semi-wide scale like that? Like, why don't we get some more I don't know. Like, that's it. And that's like once a year. Like, it's been bullshit. I don't know. AI is a little scary for a person like me who spent the last 10 years trying to fucking. It's tough on the. I'd never tried to just go through stand-up comedy. I always did stand-up comedy while trying to like climb the ranks of acting and auditioning. Like I didn't try and network with the clubs, but my friends who have, it's not going great now if they don't have a big TikTok following. And then there's people who don't do comedy and they have a big TikTok following, and the clubs are booking them because they can sell tickets, and you can sell tickets. That's all it is. You got to keep the lights on. It's hard. It's not like there's a comedy club everywhere. They're hard to fucking keep going. Really, it's a bar essentially, and most people just want to sit there and laugh. You got to sell the ticket, and you got to sell food. I don't know. I get it. Everyone's got their trouble. Anyways, it is bleak out there for creatives on a real level in reality. I don't know. I'm going to keep ripping. I've been having fun. I've been fucking... Am I ready to move on to this shit? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been fucking writing. I don't know. That's what my program's been all about. I've been writing. I get so... I get festive with everything I write. For instance, since I've been home during this SAG Strike, which started in like fucking May or whatever, and I left New York in July for 3 weeks, and it's been 3 months. Holy fuck, I'm so ready to go back. Oh, fuck, Mishawaka. I'll be back. I'll be back very soon. Very soon. Yes. Anyways. Oh, yeah. I've been writing my program. Here's my thing. You wake up. This is my dream life. And sometimes I achieve it. Lately, I've been sort of achieving it. I wake up. I write first thing in the morning. Then I get some fucking exercise in. Maybe I jump on the fucking Duolingo, do a little, language lesson. Like I've been doing a little Italian, you know what I mean? And maybe kick on the drums and fucking, do a little vocal lesson, do some shit I'm not good at. I'm not good at drums, whatever. I'm a guitarist. That's all I'm good at. Got a little harmonica. I've been doing some fucking harmonica lessons and shit. So, I don't know. I'm like this person who still practice things. I still like... I like learning things and like gaining skills. Is that weird? 33? Should I stop? I just want my life to be hobbies, I guess, or my hobbies to be my career. Fucking watch me learn the harmonica, bitch. I could. I learned this a couple years ago and then I stopped. So I was trying to just start with like blues licks. That's something, yeah? Listen to fucking Tom Petty. Well, Lord, give me yourself. You don't let a band be. I don't know. I've been doing that. And, oh yeah. To get back to the writing, though. I get festive about my writing, okay? So, in October, I was writing, like, this Halloween horror screenplay. It was fucking great, and I love it. I love sitting and waking up and, like, watching a movie that's kind of the genre and then writing with that genre. And, November, December, for me, in the watch level, it gets to be about Westerns and samurai movies and Christmas movies and film noir, detective, and even drama, just fucking drama, because the dramas are starting to come out for award season and shit. And so I don't know. I've been waking up. I've just been pounding westerns in my head. I guess I wrote them down so I wouldn't fucking forget, man. Oh, I was watching all those Sergio Leone ones, dude, and I was watching, Good, Bad, the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars, and Duck You Sucker. Fuck yeah, dude. I don't know. I like watching this shit and writing with it. I don't know. I just want to do that for the rest of my life and shit. Got a little Christmas action screenplay or something I've been writing. Watching Christmas movies, watch the Santa Claus, watch the Grinch, get a little fucking inspiration. You know what I mean? That's my program. The SAG strike is over. The SAG strike ended. So my sabbatical might be coming to an end. I don't know. Cities are expensive as fuck. So as soon as the strike ended, old Jordy boy took his ass to Michigan to fucking drink some Budweisers and chill. I'm like, well, I don't know. There's still, hey, I could have stayed there. There's other creative things I could have done, but, you know, god damn. It's like, am I going to be on Beverly Hills 90210, or am I fucking paying $1,000 a month for nothing? You know, not nothing, but anyways, the SAG strike is over, and it's probably a good thing, because the longer it went on, I started feeling like a fucking pissed off dad watching Fox News or some shit. You know, I'm like watching it. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. It's all rigged. I said it before. I was like, they're rigging it in a way. So like, this is a planned shutdown. This isn't a real strike. They just have too much content, and they're going to pause production probably for the rest of the year. And I go, they're going to restart it right before award season, which is January, because they don't want people, you know, going on their platform and really bringing the public in there to, you know, negotiate and making it all a big fucking thing. And it's over. Like clockwork. It's over, baby. It's over. Back to fucking work. What did we get? I don't know. I have no idea. I voted no. I respectfully voted no. I didn't read any of the terms, and I voted no on all of them. Doesn't really matter, though. The fucking robot, I don't know. I think the extras are going to be gone first, and then it's going to be the co-stars, and then the guest stars, and then the leads, and then they're going to start making just new movie stars that are AI, that are Matt Rife. Matt Rife's not real, and if he is, leave him the fuck alone. I'm trying to have direction as I do this, and it keeps on going back to riffy. This is my program. I was like, how do I want this to go? I was like, I want to talk about all the things I do. Talk about my drumming, my singing, my harmonica. Yeah, I don't know. Pull up a little drum lesson for fucking 10 minutes. Hit the beats. Pull up some Eminem. Slap to that. That's what I've been up to. Oh, reading. I read fucking In Cold Blood. This shit by Truman Capote. Truman Capote. I don't know. All I know about Truman Capote is that I'm pretty sure Philip Seymour Hoffman played him in a biopic. And he talks like this. I gotta see it. I don't know. It's called In Cold Blood, and it's about like 1959 or something. Yeah. Small town of Holcomb, Kansas. 4 members of the Clutter family were savagely murdered by blast from a shotgun held a few inches from their faces. Ooh, shouldn't laugh at that. There was no apparent motive for the crime, and there were almost no clues. Okay, this is a pretty cool book. It's pretty dope, and you're like, whoa! Especially the first chapter when he's like, the father goes out to the woods, and he would never be seen again, and no one would ever know why. You're like, oh fuck and shit. But okay, it was a great book. He's a good writer. He's a good writer. Apparently, this is a real story too, and he investigated it himself, and he went down with Harper E. Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird, and they went down during the town and they interviewed everyone. So it's a bunch of like real fucking accounts all throughout it. But in the middle of him trying to like figure it out, they figured it out. Anyways. He tells you who like the killers are like right off the bat though, and who and how they know each other and why they did it, and so I kind of just I don't know, I lost me at that. I don't know. I don't read current fucking shit a lot. I try and thumb through like the classics. I don't know. It's a great book. I gave up when he fucking told me who the killers were. We'll see. But I got a new book. Jungle and Oil by Upton Sinclair. Upton fucking Sinclair. I've never read Upton Sinclair before, and I'm very interested to. I've began to with Oil. Oil, which is the movie that There Will Be Blood is based on. written by. The movie is fucking directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. I don't know why I go dumb when I try to be smart. I'm an idiot. The movie is directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, starring Daniel Day-Lewis. It's one of my favorite fucking movies. I watch it all the time, and it's loosely based on the book. In the book, it's very like it's historical fiction. It's like real stuff that happened, but it's like in a story version with the names replaced and shit. Upton Sinclair describes it as like shuffling cards. He's like, the names have been switched in a bunch of different ways, but you know, it's like real shit. And same for the movie. The movie changed its title, and it's still based on this, but it's it just deviates in its own story, but has a lot of, I don't know. It's fucking good, you know. And I think Upton Sinclair is good. And after I read this, and I read The Jungle, which is about like the Industrial Revolution, or I don't know, maybe FDA shit with fucking meat going bad. I don't know. Anyways, after I read these, when it comes to Jeopardy, your ass is grass, and I'm going to smoke it, okay? And I hope it's good. And if it's good, I'm going to try and package it up and sell that fucking shit for maybe $200 an ounce. $200 an ounce? What is this, fucking 2010? Maybe. The fuck do I need? What else is on the list? Yeah, the movies, dude. I went to the movies. I don't know. I've only went. Okay, I went to the. Here's all the movie theaters I've been to in my life: Three Rivers 6 and Three Rivers, the Sturgis fucking whatever out there, and the fucking Elkhart local one, and then in college I went to the fucking. Fuck, what's it called, dude? It was in East Lansing. It was in Lansing, Glenwood, fucking. I don't know. I don't know. And it was pretty good. Anyways, and then I would go to New York and L.A., and I'm a spoiled little baby because in New York and L.A., you can see any movie in fucking Dolby or IMAX or fucking badass shit, and it's always, they got every movie. Anyways, I went while I was in Arizona to the movies because I'm a little AMC member. Previously, I've paused it because of this latest fucking debacle where I haven't been in New York or LA, but I will. I'm coming. Dude, I go to the one in fucking Ahwatukee, Arizona, Phoenix area, Ahwatukee, Phoenix. I don't know. Place sucked, dude. I go to see the Marvels, shit movie. And I see it in like Real D, and there's like this green fucking tint being like portrayed onto the screen. I don't know how to describe it. It was fucking like a bad light, like out of whack. Anyways, the 3D was fucked. I don't know if the 3D was on or not. Made me wonder if I was going fucking crazy. Anyways, the projector sucked. The sound sucked. It was an AMC theater. I thought they were all good. They're not. My fucking New York, LA ass has been... Matt Rife's not real, bitch. Anyways, I go to another fucking... Marvel sucked. What else did I see? Oh, I saw Thanksgiving. Great movie. Great movie. Not a lot of Thanksgiving horror movies. So that alone makes it... It was a great slasher. It was hilarious. Eli Roth directed it. Tim Dillon is in it. Excellent movie. Different theater in the theater. Same Ahwatukee. Fucking sucked. The dimness of the lights. I don't know. They're too bright or fucking... The sound sucked. The fuck you guys doing? If it's gonna be like that, just have one movie theater in all of fucking Phoenix. Just don't fucking do... Like, there's no... Don't take the magic out of the motherfucking movies. I don't know. I get real pissed off about this shit. I don't fucking know. It's either do it or don't. It's like sex. Or, I don't know. It doesn't have to be like sex. Yeah, it is. It's like sex. It's either in the butthole or the vagina. Okay? And it better be in the butthole and with a dude. What? I don't know. Oh, man. Over here in fucking South Bend, action. What do I saw Killers of the Flower Moon. Pretty dope. Great Scorsese movie. Scorsese, he's great. He's great. Aside from Shutter Island, which I tried watching earlier today, fucking sucks. All these movies are great, and they're mostly, aside from The Departed, just like a cool build-up, flashy shit, and then somewhere towards the middle, it's like a slow, just descent of your protagonist who's really the antagonist, and it's usually, I don't know, it's like in Ray Liotta and Goodfellas, you just see his life getting worse. And it's great, you know. I'm not saying the movie's bad. Silence sucks too, by the way, if we're throwing in bad movies by him. And same for Killers of the Flower Moon. Departed's different because Departed just goes out like with a bang. It's kind of oh shit, oh man, that's how it's end. It's a little different, like that. I saw Napoleon. My girlfriend, we saw Napoleon, directed by Ridley Scott, starring Joaquin Phoenix. Dude, here's the thing, we're all adults. It's about Napoleon Bonaparte, the fucking like king of France or leader of France. I don't know, whatever you call it. I'm not smart enough to know, but I am smart enough to know that they fucking speak French and they sound like French people, okay? And if I'm gonna go watch something that you're spending millions of fucking dollars to show this like real fucking story, you know, it's like Joaquin Phoenix isn't even using a French accent in the fucking movie. You know, he's doing that thing, that acting trick where you don't act and people think it's brilliant. Okay, well, you gotta speak French. You should have done that. People would have thought it was fucking amazing if you were... Is it just him? He didn't want to speak French? I don't know. Ridley Scott's other movie, that fucking Italian shit about Versace, or was it called Versace? The one with Adam Driver and Lady Gaga, where they're all... That one, they were doing Italian accents, which they were so bad, it kind of made you not want them to. Which maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. The movie was like cool and funny, and there's interesting things. It's cool watching Joaquin Phoenix, but they're just not speaking French. Oh, he's banging Vanessa Kirby a lot in it. That was funny because he's all like really getting all super doggy in style, and she just doesn't give a fuck. Anyways, it's gonna be really funny when he's nominated for like Best Actor, and people are like, "Oh, the guy who didn't speak French as playing a Frenchman." Whatever. Say SAG Strike's over. Time to go back to New York. Time to go back, man. Guess so. It's Christmas time. I love getting fucking, I love getting festive. Fucking festive, restive. Dude, speaking of festive, I'm not gonna change the channel. I was gonna switch over to some Christmas shit. Who cares? Gotta keep this flow. Dude, you want some Christmas movies? Here's the thing. Here's my recommendations. And these are across the board because you get overloaded with just the Santa shit, okay? There's the Santa Claus, there's the Grinch, there's fucking Ernest Christmas shit. There's these things, but you also have Christmas adjacent movies where there's Christmas or like Christmas scenes in the movie, but it's not a Christmas movie. Like Goodfellas. Whack everybody, and then fucking, after that, the Christmas party and shit, and Robert De Niro kills everyone because they're spending the fucking money. Catch Me If You Can. Leonardo DiCaprio calls Tom Hanks every year on Christmas. Martin Scorsese. No, it's not Martin. That's not a Steven Spielberg movie. Batman Returns. Tim Burton has a few of them, man. He's got Edward Scissorhands, and he had a third one that I knew was like, I don't know. Nightmare Before Christmas. That was fucking, of course. I Am Legend has Christmas scenes because I think the zombie takeover happened like around Christmas time. That's a fucking great one. Jerry Maguire, greatest movie of all time. Tommy fucking Cruise, My Daddy, greatest mother fronting movie of all time. Young Guns? Young Guns is a New Year's Eve movie. They go to the New Year's Eve party, for sure. So it's around this time. It's coming up. Let's see, Catch Me If You Can. I love the fucking Home Alones. You know what I mean? That's where it's at. That's the pinnacle of Christmas movies. I like the Home Alones. I like I'll Be Home for Christmas with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. You know, it's got that's Arizona. Oh, no, it's supposed to be Greece. They go through the desert. And this dude that's in I'll Be Home for Christmas, I fucking acted with. Dude, Andy Lauer, he plays the dude who's driving the van who picks up Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I acted with him in this Lifetime movie called Am I a Serial Killer? Yeah, motherfucker. He kills me in that movie. Yeah. And he almost kills Jonathan Taylor Thomas in I'll Be Home for Christmas. That's fun. Great movie. I met him. When I met him, I go, "You're in I'll Be Home for Christmas." And he goes, "Oh, yeah." It was around Christmas time. He goes, "Yeah, well, they play it a lot." I was like, "Oh, dude, I know that fucking movie." He was cool. He was a nice guy. I'll be home for Christmas. I'll be in Michigan. I haven't spent Christmas in Michigan since 2000. Damn, son. So I figured I'd give it a whirl because last year I was in New York because I wanted to see what New York Christmas looked like. And every Christmas for the previous 11, 12 years was in Arizona because I drove there from LA. So, fucking, it's time. It's real. I did it. I did an episode. I told you guys all about the stuff I'm reading and doing and writing. Maybe it was coherent. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. You supposed to like and subscribe to me or something? All my friends are fucking, I subscribe to your shit, subscribe to mine, you dumb motherfuckers. Or you fucking people I go to high school with or went to, fucking do it. Just take 2 seconds. Fucking make me, you know, trying to get fucking paid in this bitch. Need some of you fucking followers and shit. I got a Patreon. Go to my Patreon. Give me $1, you fucking assholes. Stick it up your ass or stick it in my bank account for $1. You fucking people with full-time jobs. Just make me look better with more clout. Matt Rife's taking over. It's not even real, people. You guys are sending me his Instagram reels. You're not even subscribing to my fucking YouTube. He's not real. And if he's real, get off his back about it. Who cares if he's not funny? He never was, and your sense of humor sucks. You don't like things that are really funny, so fuck you for telling him he's not funny. Some guy that I think is robot. Fucking labor on this bitch. Alright. Seems like something, huh? It's been the Jordan Leer program, hosted by Matt Rife.
Oh man, I see all the instruments. I play a little guitar and I do stand up, and we did it all for the pussy, right? That's why we, right? That's why we're here. And you just end up hanging with your guy friends. Just a bunch of dudes mostly, some cool chicks that they have a good state of mind, so they're not gonna hang out with us because they're smart. Yeah, did it all for the pussy. Math, science, social studies. Did it all for the pussy. Did it all. Still here, man. Still jerking off to revenge porn. What the fuck? That's fine, man. What's going on in the world? Yeah, I met Dustin in LA. Quit telling people I'm from LA. I fucking moved out of there like 2 years ago. Okay? I don't have a knife on me, guys. I'm okay. I'm not addicted to meth. Okay, I left LA. I fucking left. LA sucks, man. Fuck. We were there when it was cool. Yeah.
Yes.
We hung out at the Comedy Store with a lot of guys that killed themselves now. Kind of like what, like Brody Stevens.
Yes, that's actually true.
Hung himself. Yeah, Jack Knight. You know, that's what you can aspire for in LA. You